Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today there is someone else to greet you guys. Here is my daughter. Say hi. So today we are going to make a veg curry. Maybe you are already making similar way, but I don't know it would be so good in terms of like how you have been making. So I have this the way I am making right now. It tastes yummy. So I'm going to show you the recipe quickly. Right. So here the what we are making is a moong and cucumber curry. So it's a moong and cucumber together, mixed together, and it's like a curry. So let me show you the ingredients what we need. So this is the yellow cucumber or the sambar cucumber, I guess. That's also called the sambar cucumber. So I've cut it into pieces. You can see that here. I've cut it into this small pieces, and then I have cut one medium sized onion. I have cut one medium sized tomato in this shape. Then I have taken four dry chilies, red chilies, and then some cloves of 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, some homemade, homegrown curry leaves, some crushed home made pepper. I have crushed it in the mixie. This is around half a teaspoon and half a teaspoon of jeera. Again, it is optional, but this all gives an added flavor to your food. I've taken half teaspoon of mustard seeds, then 2 teaspoon of sambar powder. This actually adds a good flavor to the food, so I've added this. Again, without this also, with just turmeric and a little bit of chili powder adds a taste. But what I've done is I've removed the chilies from the food. Instead I have added this sambar powder. Then I have taken a half a coconut. I've grated it, and like you can see, this is I've crushed it in the mixer grinder. It was a dried coconut. What you just need to do is cut it into cubes with a knife. You can just easily cut it and then put it in the mixer. Add maybe a spoon of water, crush it with, I think it would take hardly 30 seconds or so for it to get crushed in this way. I've taken this, and the most important part is the moong. I have taken almost 3 cups of moong, and I've boiled it as in this way. I've boiled it. I did not even kind of soak it. I've taken it right and washed it and added enough of water. For how much you have taken, I've added enough of water so that the water stays still up on the even after the cooking. In case the water is not there, add a little bit of hot water to this, okay, so that you get a little gravy in that. Okay, so this hot water you can add it at the end as well. So I have added this, and see, I've given 4 whistles in my cooker. It was a small cooker, so I've given 4 whistles in high flame, and it came to this. It is not so much boiled or something. It's not so over boiled, but in case you don't want this much, you can remove the pressure after the fourth whistle, and maybe it should be just fine. And an optional thing is, like, I have taken 2 spoons of milk powder. This is optional, as I said, but I've done this before, and it instead of coconut milk, I have always added milk powder. Okay, any kind of milk powder that you want to take, it actually gives a different flavor. Okay, so I don't want it to be too sweet, but I want it to be a little fine as well. So the look of it also gives you feel like, it is really nice when you add this, actually. So we can get started. What we just need is some oil in a pan. So I have crushed this garlic. You can see that I have not removed the skin. I am taking as it is. This is what how my mommy does. So I've taken that. I felt like it is really nice. So I have crushed it. Just you can crush it either with a mortar and pestle, or you can even crush with the edge of this knife. Then what I forgot to mention earlier was a pinch of fenugreek. It's again optional, but this is actually tasty. When you, it kind of gives a little flavor to that. Then and it's all, I think this and the dry ginger powder that I've added, again that is to a quarter of a spoon, okay, teaspoon. You can even take a half of it, that is still fine. So I'm not adding any ginger to this, but I'm adding a ginger powder. You can get that powder from the shop, or you can make it by yourself, which I have done it earlier, but I can share that recipe later. Alright, so we are ready with the pan. I have just taken 2 tablespoons of oil. Oil again, it's based on how much oil you want. I'm taking sunflower, and I took a little more oil today. Usually I reduce the amount of oil, so it's up to you. The oil content, how much that you want to intake. If you have taken for, I would give you a tip as well. If in case in one specific curry, if you have added more of oil, reduce the oil content in the next one. So that is what I'm going to do now, because it's when I added, it became a little more, so 2 tablespoons I've added. It is nice and hot. Okay, now I'm going to add mustard seeds. Let it pop. Right, so it is all popped. Now I've added the garlic. Okay, now I'm going to add the chilies, dry chilies. Then I'm going to add. So I've added this fenugreek seeds. I forgot to add that initially itself, but it's not a problem. I've added that because I didn't want it to be burnt. That is the first thing. Then I'm adding the jeeras. Sorry, all the things got mixed. Okay, so I've added the jeeras. Now it's giving a good flavor as I've added these two. Okay, now I'm going to add the onions. So I've added the onions. I let the onions brown. So like you can see, it's almost brown. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the curry leaves. Okay, so this is fresh from the garden. Otherwise, like I said, I don't prefer to add it, even though it adds a flavor. I don't buy it from outside. It's grown in my garden, so I'm taking a little from that. If it is not there, I don't add it. Okay, so now the next one would be to add the tomatoes. So I let the tomatoes get a little cooked in this way. Okay, that is more than enough. I think it is little more. I add the turmeric. Then I have the sambar powder. I mix it along with it. Now I will go ahead and add the pepper and the dry ginger powder that we have taken. You can see that it is brown. I let it fry in a low flame for a minute, and then that should be done, because I'm already getting that good flavor from all that what I've added. Okay, and I am going to add the coconut add curry. Okay, so I added the coconut. Okay, so here you can see like some of the lumps are there, but I will be removing, and I crush it on the rest till, and then I'm gonna add it again also. Okay, I'll pick it one by one and then crush it. So it's almost done. I guess I let it cook almost fry. I did an open cooking itself on that. I did not fry those coconuts. What I've done is I just you know let it be on the flame for a minute, and I was just kept on I kept on stirring this. Okay, and I am going to add now all those cucumber that I have cut and kept it. It doesn't take a long time to actually cook this, so I'm gonna add this, mix it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna let it cook with a little bit of water, because already we have a good gravy in the moong that we have already boiled and kept it. Okay, so here it is. We have this. I just mix it a bit. So I have taken almost 2 glass of water. This is just enough for me. Sorry, I since I didn't want to take 2 glasses, so I took it in my beer cup. So I added the water. Then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon almost salt. It is better to add a little less salt than normal how you use it, because it's good to reduce the content of salt and sugar and oil in your food, which will actually reduce your waste drastically, which I have tried it. So I'm adding less amount of sugar or salt as and when it comes to my food. And if you think that you need to add more, you can go ahead and add, but it's the right time you start reducing the salt and sugar content or intake of these, right? So I have added less. In case you think that you need to add more, you can go ahead and this we're going to let it cook for 5 minutes in high flame. If you think the water is less, that is okay. You can add some more hot water and see it if in case it's boiled or not. If it is you do not want this cucumber to be overcooked, so just see after 5 minutes. If it is not done, just keep it for another 2 more minutes, or then we are good to add this to the moong. Okay, so let's wait for it to get cooked. So here is what is after almost 7 to 8 minutes of high flame cooking. In after 5 minutes, I actually reduced the flame. I put it in low flame, low to medium flame. In fact, I put for 1 minute, I put it in low flame, and the rest of the 2 minutes I kept it in a medium flame. So it's almost done. Like you can see, you don't want it to be more soft as it comes through, right? So this is tasty as it is, but since we said that it is a moong cucumber curry, we are going to add this into the moong that I have boiled and kept. So I'm going to take this off. Right, so I moved to a different vessel. I just added, I had put the boiled moong in this vessel before, and then once this cucumber was done, I just added to that. That's it. Okay, and like I said, this is just fine. This milk powder, it is optional. You can replace it with the coconut milk also, but already we have lot of coconut in this, right? And now I'm just going to add this here. It will actually give you a different taste. In fact, you see the color change, and like you can see, it is hot, right? So I'm just adding as it is. So some might not like this, but you should see that it's so creamy when you eat it. I just added 2 tablespoons, so I'm just gonna mix it all over. So here it is, the curry is ready. You can see the color has changed a little bit from that reddish color. It was reddish, right? So now it has changed to a little creamy flavor, uh, and the taste is also really good. If you want, you can just add some curry leaves on the top so that it looks really nice on the top. So actually I don't want to bite a lot of curry leaves. If you so I'm just leaving optional for you if you want to add coriander leaves or curry leaves. The kind of flavor that you want, you can go ahead and here is a veg recipe for all the veg lovers. And hope you all like the video, and like, share and comment. Your feedback is very important for me to work on the next yummy delicacy that I'm gonna prepare. So thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. See you.